I know what's gonna happen here now. We're gonna catch two bluegill, and I'm gonna snag a freaking buffalo. I'm gonna land it all the way down at Guntersville Dam. There's always a ton of freaking buffalo here. Everybody's fishing the fast water for white bass. I think I'm gonna fish the slack water for bluegill. I see some fish very deep here. The 1.25 is not gonna cut it. The problem is I'm fishing with this 2-pound line here. What do I really want to happen here? I don't know. What am I expecting? I feel I'm just asking for trouble. If I'm gonna put the heavier jig, I gotta put it on a different rod with a little stronger line, so I can chase one of these fish out of here. But this one I can fight. I don't know what this is, but I can fight this one. Hey, 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 hey now. Hey, hey now. Hey, hey. Hey, hey now. Hey, hey now. That is the first nice fish of the day. Actually, technically it's the second nice fish of the day. I caught a bigger one this morning, but I didn't catch anything else nice. And I gave it to some nice folks that were fishing from the bank there. Nice crappie. Wow, all these people are, I thought they're fishing for white bass. I don't know what they're fishing for, but they're catching skipjack. And that boat is keeping them. I don't know if the bass boat is keeping them. He got two. Maybe I should go there. I don't want to. Because if I get a even 2-pound fish, I'm gonna run around and snag everybody. There's enough boats over there. And I feel there is some crappie here in the slack water. I got something here. To hear the drag at least. I just annoyed one of these fish on the bottom. At least to hear some drag. It doesn't feel like a skipjack. It doesn't feel like a skipjack. That's a decent white bass, and you know what? I will not only take it, but I will try to catch some more of these. That's what I wanna do. Give me some white bass and I'm happy. That's a good catch. That is a good catch on the 500 size. Yeah, I'll take some of these. Yeah, I'll take some of these. Come here, Badik. Yeah, he grabbed the 1.25. He grabbed the 1.25. He didn't want it. It went right in front of his nose, but when I jigged it, he got really pissed off. Good catch, good catch. Okay. Now if we can catch a few of these little buggers. I don't want to mess with those folks over there. If I can vertical jig a few of these little buggers. There is a little something in the bottom here. I don't know what it is. Like a column that breaks the current. So I'm just vertical jigging this duro. There's one more. There's one more. Why not? I'll do some of that. So why not? Let these people over there catch all the skipjack. I stay here in the slack water and catch me some white bass on the super ultralight. And I'm talking super duper ultralight. Am I right? It's a super ultralight until you put STSF AIRITY on it. Ow! What the hell? Kind of broke my nail on a fish. It's ridiculous. Let go. Until you put a STSF on the super ultralight. If you put STSF, it changes from super ultralight to super duper ultralight. I really need the larger jig head and larger hook. But yeah, okay, let's catch a couple more. Everything is tied on. 1.25 gram jig. Who is fishing here with 1.25 gram jig, huh? Who? Nobody. Exactly nobody. They're casting 2 metal spoons at once. But it's okay, they can do that if they want. There's one more. Jiggeroo right here. Why do I need to get in the thick of things over there? Why do I need to get in the thick of things over there? When I can have all the fun I want right here. Okay, this one is a little nicer. It feels exactly the same like white bass. Nothing bigger or heavier, but a little more impressive. Yeah, I think the two of them caught each other. And I'm so hot, I need to undress a little bit. I have too many layers of clothing. It was 35 this morning, but I'm getting cooked right now. Let's land this decent white bass. And I also want to tie the 1.5 gram jig head. 1.25 is just a pain to sink in this current. That is a nice white bass, man. Come on now, that's a nice one. Little BG1 size 12, folks. Do not be afraid. That is a nice white bass. Let me take off a few layers. Tie the 1.5. Try to catch something nicer on the same reel. That is a maybe different fish. Hey, this one's got some weight. Oh man, this one has the perfect amount of weight. He's heavy but not too heavy. I think this one is fightable. Maybe not. Either way, you're gonna hear the drag now. I think this one is fightable if he doesn't snag me. And if I don't hit the concrete wall over here. If one of the two doesn't happen, this one is fightable. But I need to lift this rye bar here. What is it called? He already snagged me into something. No, he's still up. There is some snags here. I've lost big catfish here. Oh man, that's a nice bass. That is a nice catch. I don't care who you are, that's a nice catch. I don't care who you are, that's a nice catch there. I think we are safe. I felt it was big but catchable. I I felt it was big but landable. I think the noise from the dam here is overwhelming. Okay, I think he's getting ready. He's like, alright, I guess I can take a couple pictures on the show for, oh my god, it's externally hooked under the chin. It's externally hooked under the chin. But hey, ask me if I care. Come on, go ahead, ask me. Put in the comments, Victor, do you care? Come on, go ahead, ask me if I care. I snagged the fish with the size 10 hook. I think if you snag a fish with a size 10 hook, single hook, so be it. It's not like these people I read when these bass are pregnant on the tournaments are snagging them with 2 treble hooks on a spoon, just snagging them. I think if you snag it with one of my jigs, they will let it go. If you go on a tournament and you manage to snag a bass with one of my jigs, they'll just let it go. Now, let's try to catch one in the mouth. That was a good fight. The leader is... I just retired. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm not retiring again. Let me tell you, put it that way. I'm not ready to retire right away. I don't know what to do. Because you cannot hit spot walk here, folks. You cannot hit spot walk here. Something happens, the signal gets confused and it will drive you into the concrete wall. I mean, it's a hazard. You cannot click spot walk when you're so close to vertical wall. I felt a decent taparoo. And that's another enjoyable catch. Let's see who is having the most fun here. Let's see out of the 10 boats here, who is having the most fun. Look here, what a crap. Would you look here, what a crap. On the 1.5 gram BG1. Wow, look at this mouth compared to this jig. Obviously the size 10 ain't no problem for a crap. That is a good crap, folks. Now we're confidently drifting in the direction of the wall. I don't know what to do. I don't need a live scope. I just need the boat to stay in one place. But I am afraid to hit spot lock. There's one more. Heavy. Heavy can be anything. Can be huge crappie. Can be small bass. It's too slow to be white bass. It can be anything. It's not huge crappie. I think everybody would take this crappie. Everybody would take this crappie. He let go of my jiggeroo. Look here, he's ready to do business. He is ready to perform his duties. And I will let you perform your duties, buddy. Okay. Let's see if we can flip the angle on these fish. Stay here in the shade, face the current. Yeah, let's see if we can flip the angle on these fish. Okay, I flip the angle on this one. I just gave them a juicier kitek, folks. They've been starving with this nymph. They just don't know what to do with this. Put it below my tongue, or should I put it above my tongue? Should I not chew it and just suck it? These fish are too big to, oh my freaking. Hold on now. You hold on now. Hey, nobody move. Everybody sit on their couch. Hey, nobody move. Hey, nobody move where you're sitting. Everybody stay right where you're sitting. Everybody. Don't nobody move from your chair in the next 20 seconds. Don't nobody move. You listen, you. Don't anybody move. Don't anybody move. Don't anybody move. Don't anybody move from your chair. Look at this fish. Look here at this fish. Is this a bass? No, that ain't no bass. That ain't no bass. This is not a bass. Let me tell you what this is. You don't know what bass is. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. This is a 16.5 inch. Look very careful now. Touching. This is over 16.5 inch crappie. This is over 16.5 inch crappie. Let me weigh him. Stay right here, buddy. I know you want to get back in there. I'll let you go. But I gotta weigh you. Stay right there, buddy. What happened now? Why is it saying H? What is wrong with this scale? Why are you saying H? Why we have to do this every time? Gosh, I hope this fish doesn't die because of my stupid camera issues, then stupid scale issues. Why did the other scale keep saying H, folks? What does H mean? What does H mean? Why does a scale should say nothing except the weight? These stupid things. Look here, this fish, folks. Look at this for me. 2.75. Gosh dang it, it weighed 2.85 before my battery died. Now it's 2.75. I'll take 2.75, even though I swear it just weighed 2.85 a second ago. Let me weigh it one more time. Probably dried a little bit. Let me weigh it just one more time. Okay, 0, 0. 0, 0. 0, 0. See, now it worked on 2.85. 2 out of 3. I'm calling it 2.85. I'm the director of this show. 16.5 inch crappie, 2.85 pounds. Folks, I didn't know that when I was weighing the fish on video, the scale was actually out of the frame of the video. And this frame that you see right here is actually kind of my only evidence that this fish weighed 2.85 pounds according to a Chinese scale. The Berkeley scale kept saying H. I would reset it, restart it. It kept saying H. I don't know what H means, but yeah, this fish weighs 2.85 pounds according to a Chinese scale. And I was shaking a little bit because of all of the stress and because I really didn't want this fish to die. Now we're gonna need to resuscitate this crappie properly. Folks, look at this fish one more time. Just look at what a chunk. I'm not just gonna drop it like this. I'm gonna put it in the net and I'm gonna wait for him. I think he's not too bad. He's kicking. Do you guys see? He's kicking. He's kicking. I think he's not too bad, folks. You folks see that? He is kicking already. I think he's gonna make it. What do you guys think? Should I let him go? Is he ready? I'm fast approaching the wall, so we have to make a decision here. But he kicked already. He's kicking with the fins. He looks ready to me. Here we go. He's kicking, and down he went. Hey, no fish were harmed in this terrible. I get absolutely F for weighing this fish. You know what, folks, I'm just gonna end the video like this. I feel like anything I do after this point, it can only be downhill from here, right? Even if I catch another 12-inch crappie, which is best case scenario, next best case scenario is I catch another Kentucky bass or another white bass. But I mean, this is the perfect place to end the video, isn't it? It's not like we didn't catch enough fish today. I just want to stay with this memory in my brain and even still in my muscles. That fish felt like I snagged a buffalo or something. It's so awesome to have some weight in the fish when you connect. And with this thing, I mean, I thought I snagged the buffalo, and it did not feel like a bass. It did not feel like a catfish. You know, the heavy crappie meaty kicks. It just shake. I knew it, but it felt exactly like crappie, to tell you the truth. But I could not, I could not for a moment assume that it's possible to have such a big crappie. So I thought maybe I got a big buffalo, and the buffalo is kicking like this. But on the previous session I caught a 4-pound bass with the size 2000 AIRITY, and now we catch a 2.85 pound crappie with the size 500 AIRITY. Man, I don't know what to tell you guys. Looks like these AIRITY reels are pretty lucky. At least for me they are. But thank you again for your patience. I really thank everybody who watched the end of this video, because nobody else saw my best ever crappie. My best ever crappie by a long shot, by like a 5-mile distance. Who knows if I'll ever catch a bigger crappie. Maybe if I go to one of these famous lakes, maybe if I go to Dale Hollow. But here on Tennessee River, this fish was a freak. We don't get such big crappie here. So yeah, I'm really excited to end the video on such a note. Man, these 2 reels, every session is absolutely spectacular. Let me know what you think about the new drag. I liked it. The feel is amazing now. The only thing is, if it was my reel, I would put a different knob here on the handle, probably one of these tiny carbon knobs. But one last time, thank you for your patience and for watching to the end, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye bye.